testing. We've got Google right here in after hours. So basically, we're going to be showing that, and we're going to be looking for the earnings. This is live. We own the calls and the put side of the market on it, and pretty much everyone is bearish on it. So we're going to see what that knee-jerk reaction is. Right now, we're at 537 by 538.99. There's no report yet. There is no report yet. It's at 540 by 540.93, and we're live on this.
Wow, there it went. There
it goes right now, 558. I can see it. Go check for the headline. Go check. I got a 561. Here we go. We got, no, it's falling down again a little bit, though. I don't have a number. Let's put this on pause. There, I'm back on the tape. We don't have a, we seen the spike up there to 560. Now it's coming back down to 554. I'm hearing that there is no earnings that have come out yet. I don't have a headline number, but that is the knee-jerk reaction.
There's all prints going on.
Okay, I still don't have a number. It just printed 560. It's back to 555. People don't know it's at 561. It's live in after hours. And if we can keep going, I talked about gapping up to 575 on a Friday morning. That's what was in our reports yesterday. That's what was in our reports in pre-market. And that's what was in our reports from last week. And I've got a headline. I'm going to go up there. I said gapping up to 575, and we're rolling hard. Here it is, live at SMF. And, of course, you know what? SMF,
a big beat.
They did beat. Now we're all over the map. It's at 566. Look at that. They beat. I'm here, and I got a headline number. I'm going to have it. I'm at 575, 71. Oh, here, let me put it on pause. There you go. Out. Here we go. We got a preliminary of 764 versus 668. Look at that beat. They beat and they delivered. That launches 30 points in after hours. We've got that live on the tape. We're still at 571. Don't make me wrong, Google. I told everyone to look for a Friday morning gap or an after hours gap of 575, and that's what our forecast was. And our forecast was everyone was bearish. And once again, look at here. Let's rejoice in the call contracts. $550 call. We own 5 of those at 1460. We'll be looking at a big gap up there. We also bought 5 of the Google calls that expire tomorrow morning of the 550 call. And look at that, folks. Look at those. Then that was for the MMTs that took the other side of the trade, because these are, you know, there was a lot of risk. There it is. I hit it. 575.
Yeah, that's
here we are, people. SMF MMTs are all enjoying it. They're going to enjoy that big money call buying that they were buying across the board. We showed you how we were buying them this morning. We said that Google was going to gap higher. We also talked about the last 6 times that they reported earnings. We had bought it long before. We buy 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time and sell into the news. And then when we found out how many bearish people there was, we took the other side of the trade. We'd also covered the stock from last week. But talking about it, going back to that 600 level, here it is. They beat by 96 pennies. Stock spikes to 560. Sorry, stock is at 580 by 580. Here it is, $580 on there. Now let's take a look at it. Revenues rose 25% year over year at 5.848 billion versus the 5.27 billion. Now, that's a nice number there. Q3 paid PPC clicks plus 16% year over year. Estimates in the low to mid-teens, 15 plus year over year in Q2, plus 4. Cost per click, CPC, plus 3 year over year. MMTs, you're going to be learning a lot about that. Operating income was $2.93 billion, or 40% of revenues. And that's what the street was so paranoid about, because everyone in the last 6 quarters had bought Google. They got burnt. SMF MMTs had always bought and sold into the news. and then Google would gap down miserably. But today we took the other side, and this is 7 quarters later for the big gap. Big gap of 582, and it's running hard. It is running hard. And here we are right now. So all MMTs will be out having dinner tonight. 2.93. So here's the key. TAC 26 of revs versus 27% in Q3. And people, we're having a lot of fun here at SMF with our MMTs and buying these kinds of positions. And not only that, people, we bought this bull fund in after hours, the TYH, because we said buy the bull for the gap. Ken Flagg got in it. Scotty's in that. They got it in there. It's already gapping up almost $1. What a nice move that's going to be on that bull gap because of the performance in Google. So once again, I'm going to conclude the tape for all the MMTs. And once again, I just want to tell all the MMTs that you have done wonderful.